Israel's diverse landscapes, from lush forests to arid deserts, are home to a surprising and persistent troublemaker, the wild boar. These animals, once rarely seen, have become an unexpected symbol of a growing environmental challenge. Once shy forest dwellers, wild boars now boldly roam city streets, raid garbage cans, and devastate farms. Their presence in urban areas is no longer rare, it's becoming a daily reality for many Israelis. For farmers, a single night can mean total crop destruction. Boars trample fields, dig up roots, and ruin irrigation systems. The damage is often so severe that entire harvests are lost, threatening livelihoods and food supplies. The economic toll is huge, and frustration is mounting. Farmers are left counting their losses, and communities are searching for answers as the problem grows worse each year. But it's not just about crops. Wild boars can be dangerous, especially when startled or protecting their young. Encounters with humans can quickly turn risky, leading to injuries and fear. Reports of boar encounters have made parks and neighborhoods feel unsafe. Parents keep children indoors, and once busy playgrounds now sit empty at dusk, as residents worry about unexpected run-ins. So, why this sudden surge in wild boar numbers? The answer lies in a broken balance within Israel's ecosystems, a disruption that has tipped the scales in favor of the boars. Boars are highly adaptable and reproduce quickly, but in the past, natural predators like wolves and jackals kept their populations in check, maintaining a delicate balance. Today, those predators are gone or too few, leaving boars to multiply unchecked. As predator numbers have dwindled, boar populations have exploded, overwhelming the landscape. The result? Overpopulation, frequent conflict with humans, and an ecosystem thrown out of balance. The consequences ripple through nature and society alike. Israel's wild boar problem is more than a nuisance. It's a crisis demanding urgent attention and creative new solutions from scientists, policymakers, and communities. Let's explore what happens when nature's balance is lost, and what it might take to restore harmony between people and wildlife in Israel's changing landscapes. In the absence of natural predators, wild boar populations can grow unchecked, leading to an explosion in their numbers across the landscape. With nothing to keep them in balance, these adaptable animals quickly become the dominant force in their environment. A single sow is capable of producing multiple litters each year, and over just a few years, she can have dozens of piglets. This rapid reproduction overwhelms the landscape, as each new generation adds to the swelling population. Boars are voracious eaters, devouring vast amounts of vegetation. They outcompete native animals like deer and ibex for food, leaving less for these species to survive on. The balance between species begins to tip dangerously. Their constant rooting and digging tears up the forest floor, destroys young trees before they can mature, and creates open ground where invasive plants quickly take hold. The very structure of the forest is changed. This disruption ripples through the ecosystem, harming insects, birds, and small mammals that depend on healthy undergrowth. The food web is thrown into chaos, triggering an ecological chain reaction that can be hard to reverse. With no fear of predators, wild boars grow bolder. They invade farms and cities, feasting on human waste, crops, and garbage. Their presence in urban areas becomes more common and more problematic. These animals are not just overpopulated, they're losing their wild instincts. As they adapt to city life, they become urban scavengers, comfortable around people and increasingly difficult to deter. The more food they find in cities, the more their numbers grow. This easy access to food fuels a dangerous cycle, encouraging even more boars to move into urban spaces. Well-meaning human attempts to manage the problem, like feeding or relocating boars, often backfire, making the animals even more dependent on us and less afraid of human presence. The absence of predators has transformed wild boars from elusive forest dwellers into a relentless urban force, challenging our ability to coexist with wildlife. As the ecosystem unravels, the land becomes overgrazed and degraded. Invasive plants spread, and the conflict between humans and boars only intensifies, threatening the health of the entire landscape. The question remains, is there a way to restore balance to this fragile ecosystem? And can we find a solution before it's too late? What if the solution is to bring back the missing predators? Israel is considering reintroducing apex predators like the Arabian wolf and Persian leopard. Wolves, hunting in packs, could reduce boar numbers and restore the landscape of fear. Persian leopards, stealthy and powerful, would keep boars on the move and out of trouble spots. These predators are keystone species. Their presence shapes entire ecosystems. By controlling boars, they allow plants and other wildlife to recover. Reintroducing predators isn't just about boar control, it's about healing the land. Imagine looking at a detailed map of northern Israel, where clusters of wild boar activity light up near farms and the edges of bustling cities. These animals are drawn to the easy food sources and shelter that human settlements provide, making them a common sight in these areas. Now, introduce a wolf pack into this landscape. Almost instantly, the behavior of the boars changes. They begin to avoid open fields and retreat into the safety of dense forests, steering clear of the wolves' territory. Wolves act as a natural fence, effectively containing wild boars within wilder, less cultivated areas. This invisible barrier keeps boars away from crops and human settlements, reducing their impact on agriculture. Leopards, on the other hand, have smaller but more concentrated territories. Their presence creates intense zones of fear, forcing boars to stay constantly on the move, never settling in one place for too long. This relentless pressure from predators disrupts the usual patterns of wild boar behavior, limiting their ability to overgraze and damage the land. The boars become more cautious, and their impact on the environment is significantly reduced. The result is a powerful trophic cascade. Plants begin to recover and flourish, insects find more habitats to thrive in, and bird populations start to rise as food sources and shelter increase. Over time, the landscape transforms, becoming greener, richer, and far more resilient to environmental stress. The difference is visible. Barren fields turn lush, and biodiversity returns. Predators do more than just move wild boars. They set off a chain reaction that revitalizes the entire ecosystem, supporting a wide variety of plants and animals. The map itself shifts, evolving from a scene of chaos and imbalance to one of harmony and stability, all thanks to the return of nature's top hunters. This is the true power of restoring the food chain, bringing balance, diversity, and resilience back to the land. Traditional fixes like culling and fencing are costly, temporary, and often ineffective. Culling must be repeated endlessly, while fencing just shifts the problem elsewhere and fragments habitats. These methods fight symptoms, not causes. Predators, on the other hand, offer a self-sustaining solution. No salaries, no equipment, just nature at work. Their presence restores balance, triggers biodiversity, and even boosts ecotourism. Instead of endless conflict, we get a living, thriving ecosystem. The predator solution is elegant, efficient, and works with nature, not against it. It's a shift from control to coexistence. The benefits reach far beyond boar control. They heal the land itself. Reintroducing predators isn't risk-free. Farmers worry about livestock losses, and predators may wander near towns. Solutions include predator-proof enclosures, guardian dogs, and compensation for losses. GPS collars let scientists track predators and intervene if they get too close to people. Public education is vital. Success depends on community support and trust. With careful planning, risks can be managed and benefits maximized. It's not just a conservation project, it's a partnership with local communities. The rewards for Israel's environment could be immense. Imagine Israel's countryside a decade from now. Fields thriving, forests healthy, and boars back in balance. Wolves and leopards patrol the wild, keeping boars wary and ecosystems vibrant. Parks and cities are safer, free from nightly boar raids. Nature's drama returns, and the land heals. The solution wasn't to eliminate boars, but to restore the system that keeps them in check. This is the promise of working with nature, not against it. It's a bold, hopeful vision, one that could redefine coexistence in Israel. Sometimes, the wildest ideas are the ones that bring true balance.